So I'm going to talk about this Dawodu versus Yoshinori Horie fight. I know I picked Horie my first video. He was at a plus 275. Now I think he's at a plus 300. Um, yeah, they got me with that Japanese pancreas um, tomfoolery, you could say, because I couldn't find any of his fights. I could find one clip of his last fight, knocked the dude out, couple seconds, just quick right hook on the ground and pound. Now that guy was 46 years old. And I know Japanese people, Japanese men, they fight until they're like, because I looked at this dude's coach, Horie's coach, find any of his fights. The dude's like 57 or some shit like that. He stopped fighting in 2017, but there's like a lot of older Japanese dudes in fighting in pancrase. And that is why Horie has so many first round TKOs, is because he's fighting 45-year-old dudes, 46-year-old dudes. He is fast. I mean, the dude he knocked out in his last fight was the only clip I could find of him. I don't have UFC Fight Pass, so I can't watch any of his other fights. But his last fight against Hiroshi Tanaka, March 17th, 2019, KO'd him with a right hook. The dude tried to feint, come forward, I think with a right hook of his own, and just fucking ran right into the dude's hook. Went down, ground and pound, uppercuts on the ground. The ref stopped it. Which is how Dawodu got caught. I think it was his first fight in the UFC. He got hit with a right hook, dropped, and the dude was able to sink in a guillotine, choke him out. Now, see, I was excited about Horie. I thought he was a good underdog, but this guy's 46. This last guy he fought was 37. He lost to Issei Tamura, who's 35. 42. Like, these guys are all old in Japan in pancreas fighting. His first fight was against 34. So he's just fighting older dudes. Like, everybody he's fought is at least 10 years older than him. This guy's 28. He beat first round TKO. See who he brought to a decision with. He went to a decision with Katsushi Sugiyama, who's 42. So yeah, he's just fought older dudes. He is fast. He's young. He's really got he's a rising star, Horie. He's 24 years old. He's fast, but Dawodu is fast too. And I rewatched his fight with Austin Arnett because he didn't look as good in his fight against Kyle Bochniak. I rewatched his fight versus Austin Arnett, who's a lot longer than him, and he just destroyed him in a striking match. Leg kicks. Austin Arnett was trying to use his right kick, long legs, and Dawodu wasn't even blocking it. He was just dodging it like this and then leg kicking him. So he stopped doing that real quick because he didn't want to get those leg kicks anymore. And you could hear Austin Arnett's coaches screaming, pressure, 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 because Dawodu just gets into this rhythm, and he's just a really good striker. I mean, Muay Thai, Dutch kickboxing, Mike Miles, Muay Thai and kickboxing. His leg kicks are intense. He's fast too. But he's gone a decision. His last two fights, and he lost to Danny Henry with a technical submission guillotine choke. I don't know how Horie's ground game is, But Dawodu's got a really good takedown defense too. He's so explosive and so fast. He'll go down on the ground and just pop right back up. Like you can't hold him down. So he's 2-1 in the UFC, Dawodu. And Horie's making his UFC debut. I mean, he's a huge underdog at plus 300, of course. And it's probably because people were smart and looked at the dude's ages he was fighting. I never really watched Pancrase. Didn't even know it was still around, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, he got knocked out in round 2. So I think a safe bet would be no decision or a Dawodu TKO. Dawodu TKO round 1 to 2. Yeah. Or just pick the round 1. You know, Horie, he's quick. He's only gone decision once in his career. I noticed when Dawodu was fighting Arnett, he was dropping his hands a lot during the end of the second and third round. Maybe because he was tired. His coaches kept yelling at him, hands up, because he kept dropping him like this. He kept having to, pull him up again. He's got a strong Muay Thai stance with wicked leg kicks. Of course, he's jacked. Really explosive, a lot of fast twitch muscles. His cardio seems to be great too. It's just those hands. He gets that Luke Rockhold syndrome where he just gets in his zone and he drops his hands, gets caught. And Horie that's probably his only chance is to catch him like that. Probably what he's going to do, but he might get knocked out in the process. I think if Horie doesn't let Dawodu get into a rhythm, he could knock him out in the later rounds. I know I said in my first prediction video that Horie would finish him in like round 1, but I'm going to say alternate round 1. I think that would be the best underdog bet. A lot of all the other bets are probably going to be, Dawodu is such a huge favorite. It's not even worth putting money down. So I'm just going to say alternate round 1 to 2, because I don't think Dawodu is going to take him seriously. He also was talking to the media. He said he had a torn shoulder his past 4 fights. So he's coming in healthy. He said this week is his Horie's UFC debut. Dawodu has a little bit more experience in the UFC. Great takedown defense. I don't think Horie's going to be able to take him down, and I think Dawodu has the reach too. So I know I said Horie in my first video, but I don't know about that anymore. After seeing that, still like 46-year-old men, I should say. Yeah, but I'm gonna say alternate round 1 is a good bet. I think the fight lines are gonna open up for that. Probably since he's early prelims, or actually he's prelims, so probably gonna open up Saturday for the method and rounds and stuff like that. I'm gonna say round 1, a good bet. Alternate round 1 be a nice bet. It's probably gonna be around +2, +250, 225 for Dawodu. If you do alternate, it'll probably be a little less. But, I don't think this is going to go to decision, because Horie, he's going to take that chance with the fast hooks and fast slips and rips that he likes to do. I think he likes to do. But Dawodu, he's a really big prospect. The UFC might be just giving him Horie to freaking, get his record better. I didn't know Horie. He's kind of Bosniak. I guess he lost his Zabit. I thought he won his last fight, and then he lost to Dawodu, and then they're just bringing this guy Horie out of Pancrase. I know UFC owns Pancrase, but it's kind of weird that they're giving him this guy for his Horie Dawodu for his UFC debut. It seems a little unfair. I don't know. These Japanese dudes are tough, man. They don't give up. They'll never tap or give up in a fight, but he might get KO'd. He did get KO'd by a 42-year-old. Dawodu is fast. Yeah, I'm gonna say round one, maybe even Dawodu, but alternate round one would be a safe bet, I'd say. It's definitely gonna be. Maybe the lines won't be that big apart for a decision for Dawodu because he's gone to decision so many times. I don't think this is going to decision. I think somebody's going to get knocked out because these two guys, like, they're strikers and going to the ground. Be interesting if Dawodu takes him to the ground. His ground game's not too good there. I don't know. I've never seen Horie fight, so I might not even put money down on it. The lines are so skewed for it, but say alternate round one. It's Dawodu. I mean, no, I said he was a slow starter in my first video, but just kind of a decision guy. But he comes out intense. Good combos. Horie's fast, but Horie could survive the first two rounds and catch him in the third round when he lowers his hands. He gets tired. He starts lowering his hands. Then he could get the TKO, but he's going to have to survive that Dawodu intensity. You can't let him get his tempo in. Like with Austin Arnett, his coaches were just screaming at him, like, you have to do something here. He was just in a rhythm, just outclassing him striking. So I'd say round one because Horie's got that one shot knockout power, I guess, on 42-year-old dudes, 46-year-old guys. And Dawodu's been rocked. Dawodu got rocked his first UFC fight by a right hook, and Horie's got a wicked right hook. So I'd say alternate round one would be a good bet, just because I don't know about Horie.